Hello, I'm Jaden, and today we're going to be reacting to something suggested in my previous video on Tim Minchin, and it's kind of an interesting one. I think it's a really interesting one. We're reacting to an Armenian jazz pianist and composer, and we're going to react to one of the things I found from him that was like from 10 years ago, but I listened to like 2 seconds of it, and I'm like, this is the one we're going to watch. This is the one. His name is Tigran Hamasyan. Should I like learn how to pronounce this? Maybe I should.
Tigran Hamasyan.
Oh, I wasn't even close. Tigran Hamasyan.
Tigran Hamasyan.
Okay. So we're gonna be watching a video with Tigran Hamasyan called "What the Waves Brought." That's the name of the song. So let's see. I don't know if this is a weird thing to say, but I feel like his music reminds me like a lot of like trap music, you know? Like I feel like the timing of the left hand is kind of like the 808s you would hear in a trap song. I don't know if I'm tripping. Tell me if you hear it too. But that's what I'm gathering from this right now. Maybe it's just my drummer brain, but I can't stop imagining like trap drums under this. Like I just can't stop hearing the I love his facial expressions too. Those are the facial expressions of a real pianist. You can tell he's into it. I gotta stop pausing. We're less than a minute into the video. What's the time signature on this? I'm bopping my head, but I have no idea like how I'm supposed to count this whatsoever. It's really flowy. I like the name. Like it really feels like waves. You know, it feels like, especially the right hand. I like how the right hand is kind of just like it's just like going. You know, it's just like it's going. You know, it feels like it's kind of running, and the left hand is kind of like chasing it, and it's like kind of catching it. It's kind of almost catching it, but it's not really there, you know? Okay, that was really interesting. It's like really sectioned up, but each of the sections are really different, but it still has like the same overall theme. I think I said this about Tim Minchin's video. Go check that video out, by the way. That video was amazing, astonishing. But anyways, it's really interesting because his right hand, I feel like, regardless of the hand, the melody parts are really simple. They're really simple at the base of it, but there's a lot added to it that like flares it up. And I feel like I wanted to talk about this a little bit. How I feel like simplicity is actually key. I think that's kind of a cliche, but simplicity is truly key. And it's just what you do outside of the simplicity to complement the actual simplicity. That's what makes the music actually good, you know? You start with the simple bass and then you add things to it. It's like you have the Christmas tree, right? You got to add the ornaments to the Christmas tree and then put the star on top, and that's what makes the Christmas tree really a Christmas tree. You know? Without the ornaments, you know it's a Christmas tree, but again, it could still be a tree, but like you got to complete it, you know? And I feel like what he's doing here, he's putting the ornaments on the tree. He's putting the star on top. He's putting the gifts around it. He's putting the stockings up, you know? I feel like it's well put together, well dressed, if that's the correct term. This is not really related. I love watching like the little things inside the actual keys inside the keyboard, like inside the piano, I mean, like watching these things move, like that is the most satisfying thing ever. I love grand pianos. It's so amazing. When you press down the pedal and all of them like go down to damper, and then the way they all like come back up, it's just so beautiful, you know? Like the blank stare into nothingness while bopping your head. That's just like there's nothing more musician than that, you know? Like that's just the most musician thing ever, you know? And he's like destroying this performance with that look in his eyes. And that's how you can tell like he's fully into this, you know? Like this is not just like for fun. This is his whole body and soul into this performance. He made this song with all that emotion into it. And I'm feeling that emotion like reverberate. I'm getting chills. Are you getting chills? Maybe just me, but I'm getting chills. that theme throughout that section, I really like that. I like that solid bass. You see what I'm talking about with the simplicity thing though? Like the solid bass and then the right hand just goes completely off. And I like what he does. Like it really does feel like art, you know? It doesn't feel like he made this song by accident, you know? It feels like everything is coming together in a specific fashion in order to make this. And right now it seems like he's about to just make sound, and it's like hi-hats on the 2 and 4, and that's beautiful. That's beautiful. It's honestly insane how he can have a piano part that is this complicated and still be able to add vocals to it, and it's great. It's honestly great. I aspire to have this level of coordination and this level of emotion. Like at one point he was basically jumping up and down to press the keys on the keyboard, and that's just like whoa. That's like whoa. You feel it. It's like heart to heart. Maybe it's just because I'm a pianist, but I feel it, you know? I feel it. Because sometimes when I'm playing, it might just be pure nervosity. But sometimes when I'm playing, I gotta hit like a little. You know? I gotta sway side to side, you know? I gotta close my eyes a little. And that's just like the emotion, you know? Straight from soul through my limbs to my fingers. Is he drum soloing with his mouth? Oh my gosh! Oh, it doesn't stop! It doesn't stop! Oh. absolute stamina this man has to have in order to do this for like a whole 3 minutes. This is absolutely insane. Insane, actually. This is what I was talking about earlier with the coordination thing. Like, how do you sync those two? Like, but that's all I got to say. That's all I got to say. No words. Okay. Standing ovation. Imagine I'm standing because I don't really want to stand. But speechless, bro. This is the type of music that my brain like thinks of, and like I think of doing all these things together. Like as a drummer and a pianist, I think of doing all that stuff, and a singer. I love thinking of doing all of those stuff, but I just don't have the skill enough to like actually put those things into practice. And I love to see that he's actually doing it. It's like my brain noise being put into real life. I think I said this about Tim Minchin too, but this is like it's kind of a genre that I accomplished that I thought of trying to be a part of, but I didn't know it actually existed, and I thought I was being original, but no, I'm not that cool. Someone thought of it before. But either way, I'm glad someone did, because I get to sit here and enjoy this, and you get to sit here and enjoy it with me. So if you like this video, like this video. If you want to subscribe. I love you for subscribing. You know, we're really building an army. We made it to 100 subscribers. That was one of the proudest things I've ever felt, and we're moving up. That's all I have to say. Yeah, click the video on the screen for more. I'm sure more amazing videos will be coming your way soon. Thank you.